What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on net gas, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. So what do we have right here? And the Fibonacci targets has been hit successfully. I know that's risky, but same like gold, if you have taken that risk here on gold, we had made an $100 move with the Fibonacci retracement trade. And here on natural gas, we had all the way from 50% retracement to 1.61 retracement. It is more than 2,300 points here on natural gas as well, and which is insane with the Fibonacci level entry. So let's see the clip from the last video so that we can understand conditions and connect the dots from there. If you remember in my previous video, the first video, the Fibonacci entry I've mentioned, which is all the way from here, the buy limit order, since the price opened below in gap, didn't get a chance to enter a trade. Now if the price pulls back again, that can be a buy limit order. If you're already in the trade, if you're already in a buy trade, then 1.618 retracement can be a bigger target on all three platforms according to the Fibonacci entries I've already mentioned in 2 videos before. Let's see a quick video from that as well. So on all three platforms, mark your zones above and below, which I'm going to mention very shortly. So from these zones, what you need to do from this high to the lower level, and it is your Fibonacci entry. Again, gonna be very risky entry, but it gives you a very good reward. So I would wait for the 50% retracement, and for aggressive entry, that is my buy limit order. Stop loss can be below this pattern, and take profit can be 1.618 retracement. Awesome. So it nicely pushed higher with this 50% order right here with this double bottom pattern on 1 hour and on 4 hour. We had a nice push up here on natural gas. So technically it is running perfectly fine, and now the price hit the level of major resistance here on NEMIX. I'm going to go through the other platforms in a very short while. So for now, we are in the level of resistance. We are now overbought in the RSI. And with the overbought situation, if the price make a divergence in the RSI, in that case, we have a strongest sell signal. All I want to see, a green and a red bearish engulfing candle. That is all for my aggressive entry, or a double top pattern on 4 hour time frame, or double top pattern on 1 hour time frame, something like this. Now, an aggressive entry on 1 hour time frame can be taken, can be risky as well. Looking at the overbought situation with bearish engulfer can be taken as well. I've not tested net gas with 1 hour time frame much, but it can be still a valid entry if closed as a bearish engulfer. Must be a valid bearish engulfer. If you see here, the candle opened a little bit below in gap. If that's valid on your own platform, you can still take it. But in that case, I want to see this candle to engulf the previous candle with the wick as well. In that case, that will be the strongest sell signal on 1 hour. Let's see here on capital.com. We have no signal here on 1 hour, and we are not getting signal on Ovanda on 1 hour. But on NEMIX, we might see, but it must be a valid bearish engulfing pattern. So keep an eye. These zones was mentioned already in my yesterday's video. Feel free to check my yesterday's video and mark these zones on your chart. This zone was mentioned to my members as well, and how nicely the price pushed up from this zone and this one as well. So mark these zones so that you know where to sell net gas. Here on Ovanda, the zone has been mentioned already. So all I'm looking at, a bearish engulfing pattern. Now, if there is no signal, means there is no entry condition. So we are not taking any trades. So if you have a bearish engulfer, in that case, I'm going to go short, or double top. In that case, I'm going to go short. But also, I'll be looking at a pullback. Let's say there is no condition here, and we have a normal retracement above 20 or 50 EMA, and price forms a bullish engulfing pattern above 50 EMA. In that case, I will go long till here, and we might get a double top pattern here, and before the price will push down here again. Now it is not a very strongest level, and I don't think the price will hold here for much longer, but I'm expecting some retracement looking at the correction in the RSI, and with that, after a pullback, we might see a push up to the next level of major resistance, which I've already mentioned at the start of the year if you follow me since day one. So keep an eye. It is something I'll be looking at. Again, a pullback entry still in a play for me above 50 EMA, followed by bullish engulfing pattern. Now on capital.com, yes, the zone has been broken, but there is no entry condition. It is a minor zone where the price is currently inside of. If you look here, if I scroll back, and as you can see, this level has acted as a level of support and resistance both in the past. That is why I'm still looking at this level for the possible pullbacks. So it is again a minor level. So I'll keep my zone like this. so that we are aligned with all the other platforms as the price is inside the level of support and resistance on all three platforms. So keep an eye, look for your valid condition. If there is no condition, there is no trades, but also look for a valid pullback entry bullish. It is something I'm still looking at. I'll be buying that gas if there is no condition. If there's a condition, I will go for the scalp, good targets, and again look for the pullback entry bullish, and again go long. So keep an eye. These are the conditions I'll be looking at. Very simple and very easy. All you need to have, just have these zones and look for your bearish condition from a bullish condition above 50 EMA. Look for double tops as well, just for your valid conditions. Now here on gold, price rejected from the double top area. We do have a breach of the zone right here. Means there is a bullish momentum, but I'm also looking at a divergence in the RSI that also shows a weakening in momentum. But for now, there is no signal because here we had a bearish engulfer and we had a valid double top. Right here, that is not a valid bearish engulfing pattern. So that is why I will not take any sell trades. In general, we are at the all-time high and there is no condition. Once we have a good momentum, only then I'm going to start to look for my buy continuation trades and use this level as my anchor support that has been broken. In that case, I will use this level for my buy opportunity, which is my bullish engulfer or double bottom entry patterns. So keep an eye and let's see how it goes. Wait for the better condition. Now you are good to go for your pullback entry bullish. Means if you have a pullback above 50 EMA and price forms a bullish engulfer, I'm gonna go long again till these highs or 180 for the targets. Once broken above these highs, I'm gonna start to look for my buy continuation trades. So let's see how it goes. We might see some pullback and an entry condition for buy here. I'm not selling gold at this point since I just saw a break and close above these highs with this solid green candle. So not selling at this point, but just look for my buy condition with a pullback entry bullish. Next up we have silver. How nicely it hit the take profit. Here 1.421. That was clearly mentioned. See how nicely the commodities are running technically fine, but it follows my rules. I have my rules there and it is running perfectly with my full rules. We sold here, hit a take profit according to the ATR, and we bought here with a double bottom right here, hit a take profit with 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio. On 1 hour time frame, we had a clear double bottom pattern which was mentioned yesterday. So let me show you a quick clip from the last video so that we can connect the dots from there. We might see a double bottom, which we had a minor double bottom on 4 hour, and if you look here, a good double bottom pattern on 1 hour as well, which is right here. Absolutely right here. Now from this pattern on 1 hour time frame, these are the entries I'm giving you guys every day. All the way from here, I'll go 180R, something like this. And if I go 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio, it looks like this. So double bottom is in the play and it is something I'm expecting a price to get to, at least to hit this target. If you are my student, you don't need to wait for my signals, but you know your entries yourself. Here on 4 hour, exactly double bottom minor as well. I'm still expecting a price to push higher, at least to these recent highs. And awesome. So that is what you call patience and taking your trades with conditions. So I'm still looking at the price to head higher, at least to these highs. Once the price hit these highs, expect a pullback and a further continuation I'm expecting out of silver. But for the pullback entry bullish, it must break above these highs, then a pullback and a bullish engulfing pattern. On 1 hour time frame, if the next candle turns out to be a bullish engulfer, that is my valid buy entry. So that is something I'm looking at on 1 hour, not on 4 hour. But the next zone above, which is right here, I might do this zone again and update you guys tomorrow or of the weekend. But have these zones for now is 34.42 goes up to 35.43. I'm going to update. I'm going to send the up-to-date zones if there is a dramatic move to my members as well. But for you guys, have these zones ready. I'm going to give you up-to-date zones maybe tomorrow or over the weekend. So keep an eye, only buy trades for silver, but pullback entry will only happen once we are closed above these highs, followed by the pullback entry bullish. For now, we are still bullish for silver, but there is no entry condition. If the price pulls back down again, reject from here and pushes up again, that is also one of my minor double bottom pattern. So keep an eye, only buy trades for silver. Perfect here on crude oil, nicely hitting the targets. But let me show you the clip from my last video so that we can connect the dots from there. And now if you look here, like I mentioned yesterday, we can still get a nice push up, which we had. Price is pushing up And if you're looking at this bearish engulfer, I'm not taking it as a trade. For now, we are expecting a push up. Again, I'm still expecting a push up, not selling long term until and unless we are above these highs. And let's see how it goes. I'm still looking at the price hit 1.2 to 1 reward to risk ratio targets. Perfect. So 1.2 to 1 reward to risk ratio, even though if it go up to 1.4 to 1, that also hit your take profit. I've clearly mentioned that, yes, that is a valid double bottom, and that can be risky but still valid since the price is pushing up, rejects from here, forms a 382 candle from where we entered and nicely hitting the targets. Now we are above 50 and 20 EMA. We are good to go for the pullback and free bullish. Let's wait for the more momentum above 50 EMA and above these zones. Once that happens, also above these highs. Once that happens, we're going to use this zone for the trend continuation bullish zone. We're going to enter our buy trades after the retest of this zone. For now, wait for the more momentum and then a pullback and a pullback entry bullish. That is all we are looking at here on crude oil. So nice trade out of crude oil. If you have taken it, do let me know in the comment section. And that is running perfectly fine. So only buy trades for crude oil, but just with a pullback, and conditions are very important. We never entered the trades without conditions, and that is what brings us success in a long term. In a short term, yes, you can make money, but you will not sustain in the market and you will give up in trading very soon if you do that. But if you learn the rules, your stop loss might hit 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But if you are a full-time trader, if you stick with the rules in a long run, at the end of the year, which I calculate, you will still come out profitable. So that is it for today's video. Hope you got a value. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, take care.